And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're in store for a Major League debut in this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step one, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around it. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've seen and heard from people that follow prospects really closely, I do too. We may not see him light the league on fire right from the start, as there's usually a learning curve, but I think he has the skill set to be successful at this level for a long time.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
And another ball.
Just the third pitch of the night, and already a little question on the strike zone of the umpire in this one.
And he deals. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's one away. Here's the Pirates lineup now. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, O'Neal Cruz.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Man at first, Ryan Reynolds here. 1 run batted in yesterday, their only run of the game. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Pitch. McCutchen on the move. Swing and a miss. Go to second and he's out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Two down, nobody on. Just missed.
It's a good take.
On the ground to the left. Can't field it cleanly. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
And ball 1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Two outs. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. And the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
2-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. And there's a ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That one ripped. Fraley makes the play, and it's out number 3. Pirates lead 1. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in Milwaukee, and on the hill today, Marco Gonzalez. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Bryce Terang in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next pitch is outside.
2-0.
And that's in for a strike. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. And a pitch.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
In the air, right field. And that is foul. The pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Sal Fraley getting ready to hit. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits.
1 ball.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Next offering is downstairs. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's the ball. Safe at second, and that was not close.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Terang at second with nobody out. Next pitch in for a strike. Full count now.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
And now it's William Contreras. There's the strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The 0-1. Ground ball right side. And that one finds its way through. Now a long throw home. Safe. And they take the lead.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Just a simple ground ball the other way, but had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
First and second, no outs. Willie Adames now at the plate. Swings through that one for strike one.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here in game one of this three-game set. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Wouldn't chase that time.
1-0.
One out. Runners at first and second. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and everyone's safe. The bases are loaded.
Everything came together for him. Now the bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Golden opportunity right here. Line drive. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-zip.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it. But a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Here's the third baseman. Looking for his first big league hit right here. To third. That's a base hit as a run scores. Chourio around third. Relay throw home, and he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We move to the second in Milwaukee. It's the Brewers 3 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and here is C.J. Cron.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The pitch. Cron in his 11th season, 35 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Right through there for a strike. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boot from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Book, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
And now the center fielder, Stone Garrett.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Outside low, and it's 1-0. The Pirates trailing by 3 here at the top of the second. Foul ball. And another ball.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
That's out to center field. In position. Makes the grab for the second out.
That is 7. The second base.
2 outs, base is empty. Leover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They trail it here 3-0. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the right fielder, Joey Wiemer. Here comes a pitch. Strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Next pitch is downstairs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Kicks and fires. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kicks and deals. And that's in the dirt. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
1 out, base is empty. Into center. Garrett under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Bryce.
So the batting order turns over at the plate. Bryce Turang. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And that's downstairs and outside. In the air, out towards left center. Reynolds makes a nice running catch. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Henry Davis.
Henry Davis.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
That's a ball.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Drifts towards it. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Marco.
And next is the Pirates pitcher, Marco Gonzalez. First pitch, and he just misses. One down, base is empty. That one misses. Now 2-0.
Pitcher at the plate, obviously no fear in trying to attack this guy. He's just having problems finding the zone.
Righty delivers. Just missed. The Pirates trailing by 3. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And there's the automatic. And that's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Out there to center, under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
The Brewers leading by 3 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And that's outside. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail in this one 3-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Fastball for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Outside. Going to count 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Wouldn't chase that time. Next pitch in the dirt. And the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Left-hand hitter waits. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 1 down.
batter, the catcher.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Ball one there.
1 ball, no strike.
The lefty to 1-0. And another ball.
2-0.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 strike.
Warning track. Wall. And you can touch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast. His 12th of the season. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty, 1 away. Willie Adames stands in. Late with the swing there.
No ball, 1 strike.
One run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. That one not close. And now it's even 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Pitch is in there. It's 2-2. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now Jackson Chourio. There's a strike. The pitch. Fought off foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground, 2 ball. Peguero throws to first. That's the 2nd out. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 so far. In the air out towards right center. McCutchen has it sized up. Makes the catch, inning over. Another run for Milwaukee with the homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at American Family Field. Start of the 4th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. Ray back to work. Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next to the Pirates,
O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Well, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
Misses inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The Pirates down by 4, top half of inning number 4. Next offering down in the dirt. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses, and now it's 3-2. And he deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Out towards right center field. Chourio hauls it in for the out, and there's 2 down.
up next for Pittsburgh, the first baseman, C.J.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, C.J. Cron grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Dives and he can't hang on. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they get it out of the play. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 4-0. Back here in Milwaukee, now the third baseman, number 90.
The third baseman, number 90.
And a pitch. Strike one.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
And now the lefty fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And ball 1.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Next pitch is outside. The pitch. And that just misses.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And here it comes. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Next for the Brewers, Joey Wiemer. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And he can't come up with it. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
The pitcher, Colin Ray.
Next for Milwaukee, Colin Ray. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Two down, nobody on. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 1-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they lead it 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Stone Garrett. And the right-hander back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Garrett measures 6 feet 2 inches, 225 pounds, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The batter.
Up next for the Pirates, Liover Peguero. Struck out swinging his first time. That one missed.
1-0.
Garrett gets his lead at first. Nobody out. There's a strike. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Davis in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
At the belt and fires.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Inside ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Jake Fraley.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Just missed.
1-0.
All loaded up, and we're at the top of the 5th. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
The pitch. Fouled off to the right.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Next pitch misses, and a full count now.
3-2.
And a swing and a miss, and one out now.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split-fingered fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Shepard up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside, ball one. One out, bases full. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Misses inside, and that's ball three.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
Man, that looked to be in the strike zone right there. That's a tough one to have go against you and force in a run.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. 1 for 2. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Base hit, 1 run is in. A second scores as well. It's 4-3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Colin Ray won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher now, J.B. Bukowskis.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. Late swing, foul to the left. Shepard, the runner at third. McCutchen over at first with 1 away. Ground ball left side and foul ball.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
The 0-2. 1 there. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. First and third, 1 down. In the air, left field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 4-4.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
So now it's the full-hole hitter, O'Neal Cruz. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Next offering is fouled back. Righty to the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. Right-handed reliever. Swung on, belted. Frelick going back. Just missed it. So they get 4 in the inning and have it evened up again. Home half of the 5th coming up. And we are tied 4-4. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Aroldis Chapman.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So the lineup flips over. This is Bryce Terang. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Backed off the plate that time.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
And the pitch. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Tied at 4. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Sal Frelick will hit next. A strikeout and a walk. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Oh, that one upstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Step off throw to first, and he's back in there. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Stretches out and holds it in.
The batter, the catcher, William Contreras.
Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, not close. Pitch out, but no action. Man at first, one away. Right through there for a strike.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Save! safe. He beats it.
Well, this is a play that you've got to make. The pitcher steps off as the runner leaves early. Make the throws, put the tag on the runner, and execute. I guess you tip your cap to the base runner on that one. Really good job of getting out of it.
Man at second. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The other way. Drops into the glove. Runner tags and goes to third. McCutchen returns it to the infield as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third. And the batter now, Willie Adames. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And there's a ball.
1-0.
Runner at third, 2 away. That one misses, and that's ball 2. Wouldn't chase that time. Jackson Chourio in the Milwaukee on deck circle. Two outs. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard. So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. That one a little bit high. And that's ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right.
Line drive, base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's now 5-4.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Up now for Milwaukee, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That one at triple digits. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Colin Holderman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Karinchak also throwing. 2 on, 2 outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Brewers 5 and the Buccos 4. All right, we go to the Top half of inning number 6. And now the first baseman, C.J. Cron. Bukowskis back to work. And fouled off. And a pitch. Right side. Terang. In plenty of time to first. Cron retired. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Stone Garrett. That's a strike. 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Good eye in that spot. The Pirates trailing by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. The next offering misses. 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
One down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Adames on to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Well, here we talked about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Here's the second baseman, Liover Peguero. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. That's a strike.
No ball. He's straight.
2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Fralin going back to the warning track, makes the catch. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Brewers 5 and the Buccos 4. Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, James Karinchak.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the third baseman. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the 1st. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Brewers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
The 0-2. And ball 1.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Joey Wiemer up now for the Brewers. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals.
Nope. Oh, one.
And a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Crone. Out number 2.
The pitcher, number 50, J.P.
Pinch hitter coming on now in the pitcher spot, Garrett Mitchell.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Brew. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Inning over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They lead at 5-4. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Elvis Peguero.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the catcher, Henry Davis. Here comes the pitch. That one almost got him.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Joel Payamps up and throwing. Uribe also getting ready. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Kicks and fires. That's off the mark, and the count is even 2-2. And that's outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Fly ball down the line, on the run towards the line. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Two down, nobody on. And that one missing low.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And the righty deals. Off the mark there. It's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Brings it in for the third out. Bucks go down quietly. They trail it 5-4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Colin Holderman.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang.
Second baseman.
The pitch. And there's the strike. That's a little bit low. That one catches the zone, and the count 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
That's hard hit on the line. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter. The catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, William Contreras. He's already homered in this game. On the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Two outs. Movement in the bullpen. David Bednar loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. This one in the air. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Brewers go down quietly as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joel Payams.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen. A wind in the pitch. Up and in, and that's ball 1. The wind to kick the pitch. And a count 1-2. Kicks and deals. And that's in the dirt. just misses. And it's 3-2. Brian Reynolds waits on deck for Pittsburgh. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. And the tying run is on base. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And now the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A massive home run. His 18th home run of the season. It's 6-5. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. Right down to shoot, and it's 0-1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. The pitch. And now 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Bryce Wilson gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
C.J. Cron, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. That's in there. That's strike one. Wilson, a 6'2 righty. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Throws to first. Cron retired.
Up next to the Pirates, the center fielder, Stone Garrett.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Stone Garrett. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Gets it to first, and that is the inning. Another look at this 2-run homer for Pittsburgh. And the home team down a run. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, David Bednar.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Willie Adames. And they've got the no doubles defense set up. Outfielders playing deep, infielders guarding the lines. And he deals. That's in there. Strike one. And a pitch. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. He was late there, strike one.
No ball, one strike.
One down, base is empty. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Here's the 0-2.
One ball, two strikes.
Strike three, got him swinging. And now 2 gone.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Rhys Hoskins up now for the Brewers. There's a strike. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Two down, nobody on. Misses outside, and it's 1-2.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
So now 1-2 to Rhys. Wouldn't chase that time. Two outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Good eye right there.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
At the belt and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And here it comes. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And that one fouled off. Hoskins off of first with 2 away. Just missed. Outside low, and it's 2-1. Fall off foul. The pitch. Not even close there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Joey Wiemer waits on deck. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right-handed reliever. Got him looking. And that is that. Milwaukee leaves 1. This one remains close. 6-5. Back here at American Family Field. All set to start the 9th in this one. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. Wilson back to work. And that one clips the corner.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Nabs it, and there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher,
Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And that's in there at the knees. And the 0-2. That one missing inside. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a pitch. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. Now he breaks his bat. Hoskins steps on first for the out.
now batting, the pitcher, David Bednar.
Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Ke'Bryan Hayes looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That one misses, and it's 1-0. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to Hoskins. And that is that. Offense held in check there. 8-9-1, 2 up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Pirates 6 and the Brewers 5. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Dauri Moreta.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Well, 1-run game up now for Milwaukee. Joey Wiemer. The pitch. There's the strike up high. It's 0-1. Left field. there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
So a pinch hitter in the pitcher spot. Danny Jansen, a critical at bat in this game for him. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Trying to close out a one-run lead. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Just off the inside edge.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And a 2-1 on the way. In there at the knees.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. A one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swings and misses, struck him out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
So they're down to their final out. Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. And a good eye there. The pitch.
2-0.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And that one is lifted in the air. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Trailing by 4 runs can be pretty tough, especially when there's good pitching on the other side. But these players just kept fighting. They never gave up. And that's why they got back in the ball game and came away with the win in this one.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. For the Brewers, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes.